Braking is a life-saving function of a car in which kinetic energy is converted into heat. Brake fluid works as a transmitter to operate the brakes. Brake fluids are incompressible, which allows braking pressure to be transmitted from the paddle to the brakes. 1 in every 3 cars is being driven with expired brake fluid. There are 3 quality indicators for brake fluids. Let's start with, firstly, it acts as a lubricant. Modern brake fluid has to lubricate the system's components and protect them from corrosion. Aged or poor quality brake fluid, on the other hand, can accelerate the corrosion of braking system parts. The second quality indicator of brake fluid is the high boiling point. There are several standards for brake fluids. The best known standard is called DOT. The most relevant DOT categories for passenger cars differ in their boiling points. The higher the boiling point of a brake fluid, the better. Why is that so? Braking produces heat. Extremely high temperatures occur during braking due to the kinetic energy being converted into heat. As soon as the brake fluid reaches its boiling point, vapor bubbles form, preventing the transmission of brake pressure. This may cause a complete loss of braking pressure, known as vapor lock. Typical polyglycol brake fluids are designed to be hygroscopic, to avoid the presence of unbound water in the brake system. This means they absorb water, including even humidity contained in air. But since water has a much lower boiling point than pure brake fluid, the boiling point decreases with the increased water absorption. This is why the DOT standard defines dry and wet boiling points. The dry boiling point refers to new brake fluid. The fluid has reached its wet boiling point once it has absorbed 3.7% of water by volume. This is the reason why brake fluids need to be checked and replaced regularly to avoid the resulting increased risk in vapor lock. The final third quality indicator refers to the low viscosity of the brake fluid. Modern braking technologies, such as active safety systems, require very low viscosity to allow the fluid to flow easily so that they can rapidly increase the pressure when emergency braking occurs. If the viscosity is high, it slows the flow of the fluid in the circuits, especially in cold weather. Increased water content has a further negative impact, as it also increases the viscosity and thus reduces the pressure dynamics. This is why it's important to replace the brake fluid at the recommended intervals. As one of the leaders in braking technologies, Bosch took part in a brake fluid development of the highest quality. Bosch ENV6. Not only is ENV6 compatible with DOT3, DOT4 and DOT 5.1 brake fluids, it meets and exceeds the current DOT requirements thanks to its low viscosity and its high boiling points. Furthermore, it has a longer lifetime, lasting 1 year longer than most other standard brake fluids. The excellent lubrication and the corrosion inhibitors protect the system components and ensure optimal functionality and long life. ENV6 brake fluid from Bosch.